First we mine, and then we craft. Let's talk about Minecraft, shall we?
A Minecraft movie is based on the widely imaginative and iconic sandbox video game. We follow four misfits who a mysterious portal pulls them into a cubic world called the Overworld. They must master its terrain while embarking on a quest with a crafter named Steve.
So we have another video game adaptation. We're getting quite a lot of them these days. And at this point, it's a case of quantity over quality because the ones we have been getting over the last couple of years have been very, very poor. So yeah, I was looking forward to watch this movie. Firstly, the trailers, they didn't give me any hope whatsoever to watch this movie. And secondly, the game itself. Now, I have been a gamer pretty much all my entire life at this point. I have played a lot of games. Most of them have been sandbox games as well. And I've played Minecraft several times, mostly back in secondary school during break time. And even though I've played the game several times, as I said, I was never a fan of the game in general. It never won me over as a game overall. And unlike most of my friends and even most of the fans who have played this game over the last couple of years, I was never one that was dedicated very much to the game itself. But however, what I can't deny is that it's a game that strives on imagination and creativity. And the game is revolutionary because of that. Now, getting back to my first point, very few video game adaptations have hit the mark over the last couple of years. The ones I can think of are Gran Turismo, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Detective Pikachu being three such films. Last year we had Borderlands, which was a complete disaster. And unfortunately, Minecraft follows suit to what other adaptations have done over the last couple of years.
This movie is a slop, but at least it's not a soulless, disastrous slop like the one we had last year. The people who made this have a clear understanding of what Minecraft is about, and you cannot ignore their efforts, which is something I can always give credit to any filmmaker out there. So, as a result of its self-awareness, there is enjoyment to be had with this movie. There's not a single actor who phones in with their performances, and the movie itself does stay loyal to its community. Now, speaking of which, this movie is definitely aimed towards the game's community and also with children who are absolutely going to love this movie way, way more than their parents. This movie is filled with Easter eggs, references, and callbacks to the game. And the visuals, although a CGI fest and a live-action movie in one, are very similar to the game with its blocky, vibrant, and pixelated visuals of not only the characters that live in that setting, but also of the overworld. And I am positively sure that this movie is going to inject millions and millions of dollars into the box office, and it's going to be very, very popular with audiences around the world, as seen globally right now with theaters who are going absolutely insane for this movie. But for a game that relies on the player's creativity and imagination, it's so ironic that the movie barely uses those words to its advantage. It feels like it's written by a kid who used a bunch of crayons to scribble on a piece of paper. There's barely a story here. It's the most by-the-numbers fetch quest you can think of and features the most shallow and generic characters possible. I could barely remember any of the characters' names by the time this movie was over. There's also an entirely pointless subplot that involves Jennifer Coolidge and one of the characters of the Overworld, and it's just simply there to pad out the runtime. Jack Black, who definitely is having a lot of fun here, is definitely playing the tutorial NPC role. He's only there really to explain the core and crafting mechanics of the game to drive the plot forward. That's really what he's only here for to do in this movie. However, he and Jason Momoa do save this movie from being unbearable. I have to admit that. The two do work as a comedic duo, and Jason Momoa in particular is so ridiculously over the top here, but his commitment makes his performance work.
This movie is only here to insert as many Easter eggs as possible, as I said previously, and as many brain rot one-liners as possible. That opening line I said towards the start of this video, I didn't invent any of that. That is an actual line spoken in the fucking film. I mean, there's a character named General Chungus in the film who's one of the main antagonists. People inside the cinema are going absolutely insane for Jack Black simply saying "chicken jockey" and "I'm Steve" and other one-liners, which I won't spoil for you in case you're gonna actually see this film. And online, if you go on X, Instagram, even YouTube, people are actually ranking the most memorable one-liner quotes of this entire movie. It's incredibly absurd and incredibly stupid. But at the same time, going back to its self-awareness, this movie, it knows exactly what it is. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I had a fun time watching this movie. Is it a good movie? No, hell no it isn't. It's very far away from being a good movie, but Minecraft is the type of bad movie that I enjoy watching. It knows exactly what it is and what it sets to be. It's the type of movie that you just have to switch your brain off to watch the shenanigans that goes on screen. And the stuff that happens on screen is is eventful. It's quite hilarious to watch at the same time. And I wasn't expecting myself to have so many good laughs with what was happening on screen. It's a fun movie to watch with your friends, and as a cinematic experience, it is a movie to watch on the big screen if you're especially a dedicated fan if you're a dedicated fan of the game. But if you're gonna review this as a serious movie, this ain't it, man. This ain't it. It's a very, very bad movie in that regard.
I'm giving Minecraft a 40% on the score meter.
So those were my thoughts on a Minecraft movie, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below if you have watched this movie. If you want to see more of this content, hit the subscribe button here and like this video, most importantly, and I'll see you for the next video. Peace out.